On belay.
We always belay our leader from our harness, and we always belay our follower from the anchor. Wait, I don't think that's true. Hi there, everyone. I'm Jason. I was at a climbing crag, and a seasoned climber was getting ready to take their mentee up that person's first multi-pitch climb. As they were getting into their systems and checking one another, the mentor said, "We always belay our leader from our harness, and we always belay our follower from the anchor." Let's talk about circumstances when that's not true, because A, it can be good to have exposure to a diverse set of techniques, and B, I get suspicious of always and never statements in climbing because it invites us to shut off our brains, which means not assessing contextual risks, and that can make us less safe. Let's put our climbing team on moderate snow. In these circumstances, we will frequently carve out a seat, brace our legs, and belay off of our harness. This is fast, we have the ability to customize our stance, and we are dealing with lower fall forces due to the low angle of the climbing route. Getting into and out of systems quickly allows us to move quickly, and that matters in environments where weather can move in or warming snow and ice can create avalanches or serac and cornice falls. We don't want to overbuild systems for temporary safety that might compromise our longer-term safety while en route. Sometimes, if things get moderately steep, we will back up this seated position with an anchor, keeping the belayer tight to the anchor so as to not shock load that anchor. You can watch a whole video we did on the fundamentals of snow picket placements by following a link in the description. Great, Jason, but you're being pedantic. He was obviously talking about rock climbing. Okay, let's get to the top out pitch of a local trade route, Royal Flush. After 12 or so pitches, depending on how you might combine pitches, of 5'9" or up to 5'11" climbing if you do a particular variation, you end up with a blocky final pitch to a boulder-crowned top. Here, the lead climber is just using a terrain assist. You can take a look at our technical scrambling series to learn more about how to use the rope in lower angle environments in ways that, again, don't overbuild for the level of forces being applied during a fall. But in this circumstance, there probably isn't a location to place or build a really secure anchor anyway. Sure, we could sling a boulder, but then we are belaying horizontally off the anchor before the route dips down off of the summit. Yes, Jason, but he meant vertical rock climbing, not this blocky stuff at the top of a climb. Okay, we did a video about a multi-pitch scenario, yes, another link in the description, where you want to extend the top anchor belay away from the anchor so that you can better see and communicate with your follower, bring that follower up to the anchor so that they can clip in, and avoid unnecessary rope abrasion. In this method, after setting up the extra lockers on the anchor and your harness and getting lowered out by the belayer, we effectively have a rope going up and away from our belay as if we were belaying a climber on top rope from the ground. So we belay off of the harness like we would in that top rope scenario. I don't care so much about the precision or not of using words always or never. It's that when we transfer that information to someone else, who takes those words at face value, they may close off their mind from the alternatives that may prove to be safer if applied in the right context. And the same goes for always belaying a leader off of the harness. What about a direct or fixed point belay? Now, a fixed point belay is a nuanced technique that probably requires its own video, given all of the ways that we can use it incorrectly. So we won't get into that here. But just to describe it, we are using an anchor that can withstand both a downward and upward pull. We are using a very small master point that we belay from, so that if a lead fall pulls the master point from down to up, the distance the device travels is mere inches, and we use a munter, or for my kids with lower grip strength, a tube device with a brake strand redirect to reduce fall forces on the leader. We actually use this because the weight difference between the boys and I is too great to avoid them being pulled violently into the anchor if I should take a lead fall with a standard belay. But there are multiple use cases. So, always and never. Harmless words or a mental barrier that we self-impose. Let us know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and share if you want to support us. For more information, you can go to our website at www.shortguysbetaworks.com. You can check out that video I mentioned about extending a belay away from the anchor, or maybe check out our entire rock climbing safety series. We'll see you next week, and keep on getting more out of that big outside.